Alright, so I figured it out. What's going on, YouTube? This is Curse Diablo XX, aka Red Rum's finest, bringing you a live commentary on a gameplay that I had a little while ago on the new map, Empire. Now, this map is the remake of Raid. Look at this, I'm just going off on these kids. You know, it plays just like Raid played. I mean, and I cannot complain. Like, the way they redid this map, they did a very good job. I mean, look at this. These kids just don't even understand. They were totally getting beasted on. Look at that, triples back to back. Yeah, they couldn't handle it. Now, I just want to first start this off by saying I'm sorry for not putting out any videos. You have to understand, though, I've been on the go, I've been traveling a lot, and I've been experiencing stuff. I actually went to New York City twice, and I also went to a Yankees game for the first time ever. And I'm telling you, it was a very, very cool experience. I won some tickets, so I wound up taking my best friend, my uncle, and his nephew to the game with me. And I've totally had a lot of fun going. I've never been to anything like that. And I'm not really a big sports guy, although I have been trying to get into sports a little bit more. But it is what it is, you know? I mean, look at this, man. These kids were getting destroyed. 11-0. The game just starts off so strong. You know, and they couldn't handle it. They didn't know what was happening. They definitely didn't expect to have this happen, that's for sure.
Outride them down.
You know, and when you get into a game like this and you play like this, it definitely makes some waves. They get a little more, look at that, even EMPing me. They still couldn't get me. Oh, yeah, let's go. Get destroyed. I should have sniped that guy, but whatever. It is what it is. This guy right here was plotting on me, and so was he. It's all good, though. They can plot all they want because they just got destroyed. Look at this. Oh, 17-0. The game just starts off so strong. Ha! You know, and I got to tell you, now, the new map packs that they came out with is most definitely some of my favorites. I mean, Black Ops 3... it was a very, very good game. I mean, I like the way it plays. Now, when I say it's kind of an easy game, I do believe that it's an easy game. I mean, compared to Black Ops 2, you go back and play Black Ops 2, and it's not going to play identical to this. I mean, you got to think, all the boost jumping and all the extra shit that they add to the game, it changed the way the game played, you know, and I just don't understand exactly what possessed them to actually add all this extra stuff, like melee weapons, you know, like, who the hell wants to go and use a wrench to get a kill? You know what I mean? Or use a crowbar. I mean, now, do little kids probably think that's cool? Oh, yeah, they love it probably, you know, like, oh my god, I just gotta have a freaking crowbar. Give me a crowbar. But, you know, I honestly can say I've managed to get almost all the weapons that they've added in the game, and in my opinion, the best two weapons in the game, in my opinion, that they've given out of the supply drop weapons, would have to be the HG-40s, one of them, and the MX Garand. Those two guns are the only two solid weapons. The FAMAs they added, the FFAR, that's actually not that good. Surprisingly, it was very disappointing. I was expecting it to be a lot better. I was expecting the power of it to be a little bit stronger. Like, if anybody knows, you know, Black Ops 1, the FAMAs was a really dominant gun, and also in Modern Warfare 2, it was pretty dominant. I like the way I like the way it was, like, running. I personally don't like the look of it in Modern Warfare 3. I wasn't a big fan of it, but I will tell you this: they need to keep making these old guns come back. I think they should bring back a few guns, like the AN-94 needs to come back. That's a gun that anybody that played Black Ops 2 will agree that the AN-94 was one of the best guns ever added to Call of Duty. It's such a strong gun on so many levels. You know, look at this guy. He just got destroyed. Look at that quickscope, man. That is just such a beautiful sniper shot.
XD deployed.
You know. But, yeah, I do believe that they should bring back even the ballista. I mean, if they were to bring back the ballista, that would just be insane. I mean, honestly, I don't even know what I'd do if they actually brought it back. You know, I mean, if I got on here one day and it said, oh, new weapons added to supply drops, and then I managed to pick up a ballista or a DSR, I'd lose it. I really would. That would just blow my mind completely. You know, I mean, just the fact that they're bringing back some of these older guns, I don't really count it out. I think they're eventually going to bring back a few of those guns from Black Ops 2. I personally think they should bring back the MP7 and the MSMC as well, because those two guns, they were solid SMGs, and anybody that plays this knows the only dominant SMGs in this game would probably be the Kuda is one of them, and the VMP. The Vesper used to be on that level, but they've actually ruined the Vesper. It's got so much recoil you can't really get any kills with it. Not like you could before. Everybody used to run that gun when this game first came out, and it was a pretty solid gun to run. So, you know, I mean, we had the same exact fire rate as the Scorpion from Black Ops 2. So when you got into a gunfight, it was pretty much a guarantee you were going to win that gunfight as long as you could keep it from jumping all over the place. Now, since they've somebody exposed the little, I guess it's not really a hack, it's just a glitch in the game pretty much, where you put the baaaacc on any of your guns, any of them, it doesn't matter which one, and it takes away all of the recoil as long as you take off grip. You cannot run grip. It has to be just the baaaacc. Maybe throw on some FMJ, maybe throw on some stock. You know, I usually throw on stock FMJ and, oh, look at this horrible shot. This is just awful right here. I don't even watch. I still hit it, but it was like, I only missed 12 times, you know? But no, what I was saying was that I usually throw on stock, and I usually throw on rapid fire, and then I'll throw on the baaaacc, because the baaaacc, it just literally takes out all the recoil in the gun. You know, and if you put it on the Man of War, it's pretty much a wrap. Nobody's going to outgun you. And I've tested this quite a few times, and it's been pretty solid, you know? I mean, I gotta say, you know, once I heard about it, I had to try it. And then I tried it, and I'm like, holy shit, this is pretty awesome, you know? Like, I'm gonna start running it more often. Well, I haven't really ran it in the last few weeks. I really don't need to. I mean, if you have thumbs, you could most generally outgun almost anybody, no matter what they're using. You know, me personally, though, the sniping in this game, I mean, I have a lot of fun. Look at this guy. I missed him so many times. And then I did that stupid god-awful melee stuff. I don't know if you guys have done it, but man, I'm telling you, it's horrible. You know, when you're sitting there in the middle of a gunfight and everything's going good, and then boom, you try to melee and try to do the beatdown thing. I hated it, you know? Man, and, you know, this definitely was not like the first round, that's for sure. You know, the overtime, these rounds got a little more hectic, because these guys, they got pissed off after the first round. I mean, come on, I started the game off 17-0 on it. And just the fact that they were trying so hard to not let that happen again. They were like, all right, well, we need to get this guy off a streak here. He's going to get on another Ruthless, and he'll get all his streaks. And, yeah, they did not want that to happen. So they were making sure that they tried super, super hard to keep me from doing good. This guy here, I just don't get it. That should have hit him right there. Watch this. And then he sits there, he keeps peeking out, and he gets me. Now, I don't get how my shot didn't touch him. It seemed like it would have. I mean, I could have hard-scoped it, and it wouldn't have made a difference. He was still going to get me. Now, whether or not he was host, I guess that's neither here nor there. But the rest of it is definitely pretty solid. You know, I was really happy with the way the game turned out for me. And you just look, I mean, my shot was on. I was on point. I was playing the objective. You know, and I was just trying so hard to make something happen. You know, I wanted to get my streaks on these kids, which didn't happen. I think I got a sentry gun's the only streak that I got. You know, and as much as I wanted to try and get, I just want to get a nuclear on this game. That's all. You know, everybody says how, oh, it's so easy. Yeah, it's so easy when you're not the person getting it. When you're not even trying, you'll wind up getting it and be like, holy shit, I had a nuclear going? I didn't even know. But really, the fact is that every single time that you get into here and you start playing and you get on those big streaks, you don't even realize it half the time, because unless you're counting kills, most generally you're not even going to know it until it's too late, until someone kills you off of it and then the medal pops up. Especially if you're in the process of getting a bunch of kills in a really fast fashion. I mean, look at these guys, though. These guys were spawning so sporadic. Everywhere you look, they're spawning in the weirdest places.
Robot is closing on target.
Now, I would have got this guy, too, but the round ended too fast.
Get ready for the next round.
I mean, look at this. I'm really not doing too bad. 35 and 18, and I was holding it down. The majority of my kills were sniper kills. And, you know, you can't start a game off that good and expect something good to happen at the end of it. I mean, these guys eventually will start trying a lot harder. You know, like me personally, every game I play, I try to do the best on the team. I try to be on top of the leaderboard, and I try to make sure that while I'm playing, let's get this guy out of the way. Look at this. Yeah, I was just picking him off, you know. My shot on this game, I've learned to do it. Since the game came out, I actually got really lucky. You know, and then my team starts turning up. That's another thing. When you get into a game, unless you're running a 6-man, your team is not going to be behind you. Even if you're doing good, they're going to take it and treat it. Look at that hit marker. They're going to treat it like you're just being the all-pro, and they're not going to get any kills. So they'll start jumping in front of you, and they'll start like shooting while you're running to let people know where you are, or you know what I mean? They'll just do stupid stuff that basically is to just try and troll you, I guess. But 9 times out of 10, it doesn't work for me. I can usually make it happen regardless of who's trying to troll me. I try my hardest though whenever I do play because I don't want to play bad. I like having really good games. I like having high games, and you know, with them adding this map to the rotation of maps, I think it's gonna start being a little bit better because this is one of my favorite maps off of Black Ops 2. So, you know, look at that COD timing right there. That's horrible. Just when I thought there was nothing going to happen right there, I go to move and a dude pops up. I still killed him, but it wasn't the point, though. It's just the fact that the timing was so far off that I'm just surprised I even got a kill. Look at these guys. Man, they were trying really hard. I'm not even going to lie. Like, you can just see it. Look at this, man. They had freaking hives all over the place. This guy thought he was going to do something. He didn't realize that I had it in for him. It's pretty amazing, though. You know, how somebody can improve so much in such a short time. You know, and the more that you play, the better you get. That's just a guarantee. That's any game, though. That's not necessarily just Call of Duty. That's literally any game.
Soldier down.
You know, I just want people that play this game that feel like they're not good at it, don't get discouraged. You know what, this game is definitely, it's not that hard to play. Look at this guy, man, he just did not want to die. Look at my teammates, man, they were just letting these guys get by them. You know, all I wanted to do was win. I don't like losing. When I play these games, I prefer to win almost every game. At least, look at that. That dude thought he was going to get me. Now, honestly, that's not too bad, though. 42 and 22. I died way too many times. I really didn't want to die 20 times, you know, and it's like, sometimes you really have no choice. It just happens. But either way, it was still a good game. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you guys like what you saw, please like and subscribe. And be sure to check out all my other videos. And believe me, I'm going to start posting videos daily again. I want to thank everybody, though, who's definitely stuck by me, even when I wasn't posting. You guys are definitely the real MVPs. You all have a good day. Peace.